and said, you know what? Let's take this. I see y'all doing good. Let's take this. Let's put this on No Jumper and do that because we was all willing to stick together and make sure we ride this thing out because I wanted to be at No Jumper for the long haul. You know what I mean? Because that's just where I came from. AD Plum put me in position to do that shit. And that's just where I wanted to, stick with it. But it was never a time that nobody asked me or, made me aware of any kind of contracts or, any of that shit. So I just kept doing my thing, and then that shit just started blowing up. That's just God. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel
Yeah.
me? It was written, it was already written for me. It's pinned on my Instagram. It was already written. So as far as that, I'm good. You feel me? Like, but I'ma follow my boy AD, and that's my nigga. You feel me? Like, if he ain't there, if Duno ain't there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Duno too. If he ain't there, then
Mac too.
I gotta rock with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all started this shit together, it would not be the same without these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Like, it ain't no ill will or nothing like that. Like, it was inevitable anyway. You know what I'm saying? After we kept doing our thing and shit just started rolling for us, and shout out to all the Fig community fans. You know what I'm saying? Back on Fig fans. You know what I'm saying? Because we got 2 sold out shows. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I
In
heard about
June,
that, yo.
shit is
Congrats.
crazy.
Nah,
You feel
congrats
me?
on that.
So,
That's huge.
but yeah, but there was never a time I didn't want to stick with the team and fuck with the team. It was just never offered to me. It was never brought to me. You know what I'm saying? It was never put into the forefront. And I understand what he's talking about as far as being a businessman and not wanting to let his employees go crazy. But then also, I don't understand why you wouldn't rejoice and you be happy for your niggas that's right beside you. You feel me?
Mm.
Especially when you preaching that we wasn't making you no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't making you no money. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't profitable. You feel me? And it was only a couple 100,000 views a week or whatever the case may be. And it just wasn't, he was coming out of pocket. So at that point, I don't want to be a burden. You feel me? Like, and I'll take that burden off my homie hands. You know what I'm saying? Because I could take care of myself as a man. I didn't want to be, sitting there unwanted. So,
Yeah.
of course, why not just move on? Like I said, it was inevitable for us to move on anyway, doing our thing. And I would, think niggas would be happy for us, not trying to sit here and say, we was tarnishing the business or, you would want better for your business or these contracts and all the whole shit. No, I'm not opposed to any contract. It was just never offered to me. You know what I'm saying? When you got your key players right there, fucking with you and sitting right there with you, you got your key players right there. I'ma fuck with my niggas. That's like if you got a star player on your team, you want to sign him to a contract. You sign him to his rookie contract. After that year, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need my max out. That's what
Mm.
I was. That's what you would probably want to do as a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
It,
You gotta, it's maybe it just all came too fast for him. These business practices, wasn't common to him. All these podcasts and shit like this just came too fast. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
I don't fault him. You know what I'm saying? And us, we just doing our thing, like we said. Like, and I can't wake up with somebody saying, they want to change, the direction of their channel and shit like that. Like, that's why I said it was inevitable because that make me uneasy. Because what if this was my livelihood? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like Lush would say, like, what if this was my livelihood, cuh? And I had to wake up and I don't know what this nigga feeling any day. And the nigga like, hey, cuh, I gotta change the direction. Hey, you ain't on this and you ain't on this. Like, and I gotta pay my rent. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So coming where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? And what I know, I have to take control of my own destiny. You feel me? Like, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no love lost though. You feel me? Like, ain't no love lost. I'm not speaking down on no nigga. Whether if they speak down on me, I'm not speaking down on them. You know what I'm saying? Because without no jumper, there wouldn't be none of this. It wouldn't be no back on Fig and no community, no Ace Boy. Shout out to my nigga Pun, Trey. You feel me? Rio's over there. It wouldn't be none of this. You feel me? Like, all of this shit supposed to be under the No Jumper umbrella if you want to keep it G. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And niggas was willing to do that.
Wow.
But that just wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he felt like he couldn't bring it because we would have been uncomfortable, or it just was too late, and he just was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get rid of this shit." I don't know.
That's exactly
I
how
don't
I
know what
thought
was
this
the
could be
thinking behind
fixed.
it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, like